The non-farm payrolls report came out this morning, and they're saying Hurricane Sandy did not affect the numbers. I'm here with Mike Norman from John Thomas. So everyone was expecting lots of noise in this job report, and they came right out up front in a big box, said, not a problem.
Yeah, BLS said, well, it really wasn't affected by Sandy as much as we thought, although we might see something in the revisions in the next several months. But I think it speaks to the fact that the economy is doing fairly well. I mean, in the fourth quarter, we might have approached, if we didn't have Sandy, maybe a 4% GDP growth rate, which suggests that even with the cliff, right, that's all we're hearing about now is the fiscal cliff, the fiscal cliff. And in fact, probably a lot of that is already happening. We're already going over the cliff to a certain extent because of canceled contracts and, you know, anticipation of the cliff, maybe some layoffs related to that. But even if we do go over the cliff, you know, in full, let's say, we're coming off of probably close to a 4% growth rate. So the economy looks like it's still going to stay positive. I think that's a really bullish thing for the markets.
So with this report, it does seem like things have been fairly steady. Some people would say that's not good. We need to see a big increase. Are you okay with this steadiness, or do you feel that we do need a better number?
Well, look, this number I think is consistent with the type of GDP growth we've had for a while now, you know, in the 2–2.5% range. I mean, if you go back and you look all the way back to 2010, we've basically been averaging about 150,000 payroll gains per month. I mean, you know, we came up very sharply from the trough in 2009 and then kind of just fell into this zone of 150,000. And, you know, it makes sense because we're not in a growth boom. We're in a 2.5% growth rate. It's good. It's certainly better than what we're seeing in Europe where they're negative. It could be better, but that's a question, that's a function of policy. But it looks like we're settling into this range now, and that's basically what we can expect.
All right, so that's what Mike's saying. We're in the zone, we're in the range.
In the zone.
And it's okay to be there.